Hey guys, so a bit of a fun video today. Out shooting with the Pentax 672. Things have kind of come full circle, and this is my go-to camera once again, which I really missed, and excited to own one again. So in this video, doing a bit of a road trip for the day, shooting with this, and also shooting a whole bunch of Ektar 100, which is a film stock that I never ever shoot with. So really interesting to test some of that out. And at the end of the video, just gonna give my thoughts on what it was like to work with this camera again, and also what I thought about Ektar, and if I'm gonna be using it moving forward. So let's jump into things.
Seven dreams of love, 7 ways to build our love together. 7 dreams of love, 7 ways to keep our dreams forever. The first dream is of
So I was just filming this old building, and I looked off into the woods here, and right down there in the corner of my eye, I caught this old car. Definitely getting absolutely soaked right now, but I think it's going to be worth it. Try this one out. So we are, 1 second, go mirror up.
We'll stay filled with prayers of loving tenderness in our house of 7 dreams. We'll pray for the light.
Success. Let's get out of here.
Now we may have to live from day to day, it's true, but that's all right with me, if that's all right with you. I hope you see your way to come with me.
So while I'm back here, I really kind of want to try and take advantage of this time the best I can, and been wanting to create some work in this area for a long time now. What's really interesting is obviously I lived here for quite a long time, and whenever I created work and went out in the past, I struggled a little bit just to get excited about it, but since I've been back, you know, after being in the UK for 3 months and being away from this area, it's been really fascinating now how kind of excited I am and how much energy I have to create around here. But I figured it could be cool today just to get out, shoot for the day, do a little bit of a vlog, kind of update video, and just talk about, yeah, kind of what's going on and what I'm up to. And then I also want to talk about how things have kind of come full circle with the camera that I'm using for this project, the Pentax 672, and how I've kind of realized that that is really the camera for me. It's what I enjoy the most, and I want to talk about why today. So put on some miles, see what we find.
You told me that your love for me was not strong as it used to be, baby. Was nothing but just chicken feed, baby.
So it always amazes me how I haven't seen these places in the past, and I've driven this route so many times. But that is just a great sign. Definitely gonna photograph that.
Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that.
The sky's looking amazing up ahead, but also looking like could potentially get dumped on.
You said I was just keeping you from having yourself some fun, baby.
So weird. I don't even know how you get out here, but someone managed to get their ride out here and flip it. Let's shoot it.
Don't talk like that. Baby, you got me. You draw back. You told me to get my hat. The door not hit me.
So the Pentax 672, like I mentioned, I'm back using this camera, and it's the camera for me. Out of all the ones that I've shot with, you know, 6.7 is my favorite format. It's what I'm going to use moving forward for this project and in the future. And the 672 just really fits me. A lot of you probably know that I used to own one, then I swapped it out for an RB67, kind of just out of curiosity, but yeah. The RB was a great camera, but this really fits the way that I work. And you know, there's a lot that I like about it. And the ergos and the built-in meter are kind of the biggest things for me. You know, for a long time in my career, I shot lockdown on a tripod. But I kind of rarely find myself doing that when I don't have to nowadays. I really enjoy the freedom of being able to walk around some of these locations I go to. So just the ergos of this thing and the fact that the built-in meter is really reliable. I know kind of how it works. I know its tendencies. So, you know, I still will go on a tripod sometimes, but this allows me to just kind of have a little more freedom, which I'm really kind of digging at this point. And then lens-wise, I got the 105 on here right now. I actually didn't own this lens before, but it came with the camera. I've always wanted to try it, and I actually thought it was going to be a little too long for my likings, but yeah, I found myself really enjoying it. The shallow depth of field with this lens is really nice as well, and I've been getting kind of creative with that, shooting some of these landscape style images with shallow depth of field, just switching it up and trying out some new stuff. So yeah, really happy with this camera, and I think it's going to be probably the one camera that I own. I think I'm going to get rid of the 645N as much as I love it. I just don't see myself shooting a ton of 645 in the near future, and I kind of just want one camera. You know, just the simplicity of it, and this is the one that fits me best. So cool spot here on the side of the highway. Just this garage, but all sorts of cars and trucks overgrown. So yeah, cool spot to make a couple images. Damn, that is so nice. So, I mean, regardless if I find a spot to shoot or not, what a sunset. You know what, it looks like the spot I'm going to, probably it's a little too late and I'm even getting hit, but check it out anyways. Look at that. Sunset back there, wow. Crazy. Okay, getting out the tripod. So I feel like this is one of those moments where you just gotta enjoy things. That last image is too rushed, and I mean the light's incredible right now, but it's kind of just nice taking it in, to be honest. What an end to the day. Crazy sunset, and to be honest, feeling a little burnt out, so happy to just take this one in. So definitely fun to get out and explore for the day. It's something I haven't really done that much of since I've been back here in Canada. And just really nice to have this camera back. Like I said in the video, really kind of just recognize that this is the camera that suits me best, and it's kind of the only camera I'm going to own, this and a 4x5. So really enjoying this. Just a lot of things to get used to though, again, with this camera, and then also with Ektar, which I want to talk about. The big thing I noticed with the 6.7 II, I don't have the 105 on here right now. I actually ordered an updated version, the latest version, so that's coming in the mail. But all of the images in this video, I think, were shot on the 105, and I shot a lot of them wide open, like I said in the video. And the one thing I noticed when I got it back is I just kind of underestimated how shallow and narrow that depth of field is. So I noticed I actually missed kind of critical focus a number of times where I was just off by a little bit, even when my subject was like, you know, 20, 30, 40 feet away from me. So because of that, the one thing that I picked up is this magnifier, which was an accessory that Pentax made for the 6.7 II. So it's like, I think it's a 3x magnifier. It just magnifies the center of the viewfinder, which is nice, and then it kind of flips up for composing. So I feel like, for me at least, this is something that's going to come in super handy, even when I'm working on a tripod, just to really be able to nail critical focus with that 105, because just using the the micro prism in here, it's pretty tough to know if you're really kind of hitting that spot right in the center of the frame. But yeah, love having this camera back again, super excited to use it. I also ordered, this is a 75 4.5, but I ordered the 75 2.8, which is a really kind of rare lens for this camera, but I love 75mm as a focal length, and going from that 105 to the 75 4.5, it's just so much darker using looking through the viewfinder. So excited about having that 75 with a little bit of a faster aperture. But when it comes to Ektar, so I gotta say, I was really kind of went all in on Ektar. I have a friend of mine, Kyler Zeleny. He shot a couple projects now using Ektar, and his work is incredible, and he's done a really good job with it. So I kind of went all in when I got back here, just to see if that stock could work, you know, with the palette around here. And I feel like I kind of have this love-hate relationship with it so far. And the reason is, and I'm learning, is that Ektar just takes some getting used to when it comes to the scanning process. So scanning at home, I find Portrait is really nice to scan to get accurate colors. It corrects really easily. But with this Ektar, almost every single image that I had in this video, after I scanned them and then I went to convert them with Negative Lab Pro, I really had to almost always dig in to the midtones and the shadows and pull out a ton of red. For some reason, it seems like Ektar just really kind of pushes towards red. So always had to do some extra work. And then in terms of the actual color red, whenever there was red in the scene, it's just so like super saturated and punchy, and it's almost like cherry color. So don't know how much I like it. I feel like there's some images where it kind of corrected nice and I was able to get it to a point where I was really happy with it, but then others, there's just kind of so much red and so much blue in the shadows and the midtones. So not 100% sold on it yet. Obviously it's a contrastier and more saturated film stock. That's what they market it as, and I definitely noticed that, but I'm still going to use it a little more. But I gotta say, I've been scanning some Portrait recently that I've shot around here, and it just corrects really, really nice, and just really love the colors of it. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Just fun to get out for the day. You know, just get used to that film stock, get used to this camera. You know, made a couple images in there that I was pretty happy with, but yeah, just fun to get out and kind of experiment. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm gonna be doing kind of an update with the 6-7 II, maybe in a month or two, like a extended review kind of thing. It's been a couple of years now since I did my original one. So look forward for that coming soon. But hope you guys enjoyed this. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.